Hey everybody, it's Lugius Pokemon Trainer, and today we are going to be going over the video of the release of the new game next year from Pokemon Day, so let's get into it. Game Freak. Confidential. It looks like unknown letters. Okay. City, but it looks like an older city. I really like this design. Hopefully, little Pikachu. It's obviously Lumiose for Faru. Feels like it's the only game it's been in. Lumiose City. So maybe they're going more in the future this time instead of the past, like Arceus. Lumiose City. Looks kind of like they're like unknown letters, so maybe unknown is part of this. Z. So obviously Zygarde's involved, but I wonder who else, because Z-A. And then Mega Evolution's returning. That's awesome. Okay, so what do I think? I think I was completely wrong on this, although it seems hard to believe we're not going to get any remakes because it's not coming out until 2025. So getting a Kalos remake of sorts, which Legends, I don't know if it's completely a remake because Arceus is not really considered a remake, even though it's another Sinnoh game. So I think that it's great that Kalos is finally getting its Pokemon Z that it probably should have gotten back then instead of Oris, even though those games are great. So I love that. And everybody loves Zygarde, just about, back then. So it's expanding on a bigger story for that. I'm curious who the starters are going to be. That really interests me. Maybe something I'll expand on in a different video. But I still think there's going to be remakes this year. There has to be. It's been like 15 to 20, 15 years, because 2009 was the last time they had Johto. And it's an anniversary of like 20 years since the first Johto game, or 25, something like that. I think it's 20 since Johto started. So that means those are big anniversaries. And as far as Unova is one of the most beloved regions because of the games. Not so much because of the anime, because the anime in Unova was, let's be honest, trash. It was bad. It was horrible. So I think that we are going to get some remakes. They're just going to wait to do the announcement until later. And they're probably going to release it later this year. I don't have any evidence about that. And I'll see if I can find any leaks about that. But it just seems like the most logical choice to not have like a real big gap year. Especially because people are clamoring for remakes because we don't have any. And we need some. Even if it's just an updated model of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that would make so many people happy. Because Heart Gold and Soul Silver is considered the best game in the franchise along with Platinum. And I think if we would have just done a remake, basically, of Platinum instead of Diamond and Pearl, because Platinum is way more popular than Diamond and Pearl was, because it fixed a lot of the issues that Diamond and Pearl had in Platinum. Then people would have been a lot more happy, even if it was just basically the exact same game, just better graphics and everything. So maybe they don't make that mistake this time. They make a Johto remake, even if it is basically the same thing. Better graphics, but it's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Or Unova, because Unova, Black 2 and White 2 had the best post game ever, probably, up there with Emerald and Platinum and those kind of games. Black 2 and White 2 had the tournament, and they also had all sorts of other post-game, including so many Pokemon, and it rivaled Emerald's Battle Tower. And then Black and White obviously probably had the best story of any Pokemon game ever, daring to challenge the should we be catching Pokemon story, which was very unique. And they didn't make remakes, they were more of sequels. So we can't really say that Unova had a remake because they have not had one. So I really hope you like this video. I personally think we are getting remakes this year. It'll probably be in like November. And it'll probably be made by an outside company, just like the last ones were, so they can focus on this Legends game, which is obviously going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be as good as the Arceus game. It'll just be a little different. And including Mega Evolution into this one is great, which means it's probably going to involve more battling. So, this is Lucas, Pokemon Trainer, and I'll talk to you in the next one.